Hey Negaunee, you know in the last episode we were talking with Coach Jeff Niemi about the tradition of excellence in Negaunee sports. A big part of that has been the All Sports Booster Club through the years. And right now, the All Sports Booster Club needs help from the community in the form of volunteers. I talked to their president, Don Evans, to find out a little bit more. Check it out.
The Negaunee All Sports Booster Club is a volunteer organization that was formed based on the latest research back in the early 1960s. And it's an organization that is there to support our student athletes through fundraising efforts. So the funds are primarily raised through concession sales, through program sales, through stores that we might post online, whether it's minor gear or we did a slide fundraiser a few years ago. So a variety of different ways that we bring the funds in to support our student athletes. We work really hard to support all student athletes, from cross country to cheer to track to football, basketball, you name it. The Booster Club funds are there to support our student athletes through coaches' requests. Every June we sit down and we have a variety of requests from the coaches, and they will range from uniform needs to equipment needs, brand new porta pit here down at the track, brand new gymnastics mats. We helped fund the communication devices for the varsity football team, but also throughout the year we are met with requests to cover travel expenses. So when we have teams that make it into playoff action and they're headed downstate, the buses don't pay for themselves, the hotel rooms don't pay for themselves, we're met with those requests, and our goal is to say yes to every request that we're met with. So right now we have about 10 people who are regularly attending our meetings. A lot of those people are going to start aging out, meaning their kids are graduating and they're going to be ready to leave the Booster Club. I know for a fact we've got at least 3 or 4 who are going to be done after the 25-26 school year. This upcoming year will be my last year serving as president of the Negaunee High School Booster Club. It's a role that I've held since 2020. We're getting to the point now where we really need to bring new people in to learn these roles and start filling these roles. And without people coming in, there isn't going to be a Booster Club. And that's a really scary thing to think about.
What would that look like without a Booster Club here in Negaunee?
If we don't have a high school booster club, the expenses for uniforms, the expenses for travel, the expenses are going to fall on those individual teams to do their own fundraising. It would be really detrimental. One, it would end a long-standing tradition of all sports athletic support happening from a group of volunteers here in Negaunee. It's going to get expensive for the families, and that's my concern. I mean, I can't speak to what Negaunee Public Schools would be able to cover, but based on the amount of funds that the Booster Club provides, I fear that without those funds, there's going to be a lot of extra work happening on the families of the athletes that are involved. If you want to get involved with the Booster Club, the best way is to come to one of our meetings. Now, typically meetings are on the second Monday of every month. However, June is going to be a little different. We're shifting it to Tuesday. So it's going to be Tuesday, June 10th at the high school library. If you want to get involved with the Booster Club, this is the meeting to be at, because you will really get a good taste of what we do. This is the meeting we sit down with all those coaches' requests and we take a look to see, can we fund this request? Can we say yes to this request? And it's, like I said, it's always our goal to say yes to every request that we're met with. So our Facebook page is super active. We work really hard to keep that page updated with information about schedules and who's coming up or what games are coming up for the week. Volunteer needs are usually posted there, but it's also going to be where you're going to find our meeting announcements, and we do our best to get those out a week before so you can mark it on your calendar and know when and where we're going to be so you can get involved with our meetings. We have a variety of different committees that take care of things such as fundraising. We have a committee that takes care of the concession stand. We have a committee that is there to work with membership, takes care of our social media. So we have different branches of committees that people can get involved in overall for the support of the Booster Club. You don't have to be a parent. It can be a grandparent, it can be a community member, it can be somebody who just wants to see the Negaunee Booster Club survive and keep going.